Good evening, kids. Good afternoon. Good night, wherever you might be, whatever time it might be for you. Welcome back to Theme Park Casual. As you can tell, I'm already out of breath. It was quite an excursion to get to Knott's, and being in here for about 2 hours now. It's been something else. So welcome into the day after Christmas aftermath at Knott's Berry Farm. We are going to be walking around, hopefully getting to take a look at some things, but let me tell you, man, it is crazy crowded today. I'm going to go ahead and say hi to a few of you guys who've already jumped in. Sammy Land, good afternoon. We also have King B. Hey there. Almost went to Knott's today, but decided to just eat leftovers at home. Very smart idea, let me tell you, because wow. Nuts. Jerry Minoza. It is evening for you. I believe you are far on the West Coast, if I remember. Oh yeah, sure. You said in Maine, right there. So, welcome everybody. It has been something else today. Lines are, I think, about the worst I've ever seen. And I have my theories, and I'm sure all of them play in some way. But let me go ahead and flip the camera now, and we will get on our way. All right. As you can see, it's pretty much wall-to-wall people here. I am on Ghost Town Trail, I believe this is what it's called, right next to Ghost Rider. And if you can see right here, this is the line, and it actually goes way further back. That's the line for Ghost Rider. And I believe if you entered the line at the tunnel, that's roughly about a 2-hour wait, if everything's moving smooth. But that doesn't take into account the fast lane people. Yeah. It's, if anybody paid for a ticket today, I feel really, really bad because they are not getting a very good experience today at Knott's. As a season pass holder, I'm almost to the point where I'm like, you know what? I think I'll just go home because it is crazy here. But I'm a pass holder, so I mean, let's just take a quick breeze through some of these lines. This is the line for the beverage station that comes around this way. Yeah, Sammy, I'm thinking that number one, you got a lot of annual pass or season pass holders that have the 2023 pass that was just purchased for them. And so they get the rest of 2022 included in that. Okay, so this is Sutter's. They have the chicken tenders and burgers and stuff. And this is the line. We're getting about to the midway point right here. And it just keeps going. It's almost all the way back to the bridge toward Silver Bullet. I'm going to take you over to see where the Sierra Sidewinder line is. Earlier, we would have been able to see it right now. So the Sierra, all right, it's the Sierra Sidewinder line has calmed down probably by about 15 minutes. Earlier today, the line was right here. But that's the end of the line right there. It's all the way past its own exit. And if you know the layout, you understand how long that line is. That's probably at least a 90-minute, possibly more. That's if they're running 2 trains, and I don't even know if they're running 2 trains right now. Earlier in the season, they were down to 1 train, so it was unload, load, run the circuit, come back, unload before anybody else got back on. Yeah, I've been coming since, I think 2015 was my first season pass. And I've been here in the summer, and I've seen long lines, but this is insane. So like I was saying, I think it's season pass holders that are new, that just bought the 2023 pass, have all of 2022 that they can use it. As far as I know, there was not any blockout days for it. So you got a lot of people that, yes, for Christmas just got their season pass, so hey, we can use it, let's go. Then you have all the people that are going to let their 2022 season pass expire, so we're possibly trying to get one last visit in before it expires. Okay, we're coming up to a gridlock situation here in Camp Snoopy. And the third factor is it's the holidays, people are in town. Some people, this might be their only chance to visit Knott, so they're giving it a shot. But this is just absolutely insane. Right next to me here is the line for the Red Baron Snoopy airplane ride. We're going to slowly make our way through Camp Snoopy. Yeah, if you can, just wait till January. Probably be a lot less crowded then. Yes, OG 55 is premiering now. So when I'm done with the live stream, you can go visit OG 55's channel and check out that video. Okay, I don't know if I was right or wrong, but now this is the line for Grizzly Creek Lodge to get some food. I don't even know how long that line might be. Goes in there, and then I believe there's even switchbacks in there. Crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It's actually pretty calm. I haven't heard anybody yelling at anyone for, hey, we were in line. Okay, another line for the drink station. So here's the line for the Cave Inn, and it's way back over there where you actually order your food. This is actually worse than Disney right now, Matthew. This is worse. In fact, I was looking at the times at Disneyland when I got here, and Disneyland looks like an average day, anywhere from 60 to 90 minutes for Matterhorn, an hour for Space Mountain, 110 minutes for Rise. Nothing out of the ordinary. Here, you're going to be lucky if you get on 5 rides. If you get on 5 rides, I'm impressed. Mm-hmm. What's that? How much is that? What? Yeah. Remember when stuff coming with Landale? Yeah. Hey, Lori Jean, how you doing? Welcome in.
Oh, especially my arm.
So anybody that's smart is not at Knott's Berry Farm right now. All of us at Knott's, well, might say we're nuts because
I thought you were a human.
I believe every one of the rides in Camp Snoopy has a minimum 45-minute wait. If anybody wants some popcorn, if you get in line now, you probably will have some popcorn by around 7 p.m. All right, that's a little bit of an exaggeration. But this is the end of the line right here for popcorn. And we'll just follow it along till we actually get to the popcorn cart. Oh man, you don't even know, dude. It was, if it wasn't for my friends Eat the Magic, who, by the way, check out their channel, Eat the Magic on YouTube, and they are at Cons and Churros on Twitter. Check them out. They gave me a tip that the West La Palma lot was open and had plenty of space, so I shifted around to get in line for that one, and it took me about, I'd say, 20 minutes to get once I got in line to get parked. And there was still some there, but oh my God, it was gridlock in front of Knott's Berry Farm. It was gridlock on Beach Boulevard approaching Knott's. It was gridlock on Crescent, and then it was gridlock on what is it, Western Avenue. It was just nuts. And TD, hey bro, Merry belated Christmas. Hey TD, Merry Christmas to you, sir. So thankfully they were nice or smart enough to get the passage from Camp Snoopy over to Fiesta Village open for this weekend, or this week, because it was closed just a couple weeks ago. So thankfully it is open now. I'm telling you, man, these lines are insane. This is a churro cart way over there, frozen lemonade and churros. And the line comes all the way back over to here. I asked my son if he wanted to come today, and he was smart, and he said, no, I don't think so. He would have been miserable right now. So maybe we'll head up here and see if we can peek in and see what kind of progress has been made on Fiesta Village. Yeah, this is it's a stressful situation most of the time now. Oh, here we go. We got a spot where we can see some of the groundwork that's been happening. So you can see that there's the colors being added to the pathways in Fiesta Village now, so look a lot more festive. All right, these people up here, this group, I believe, is the end of the line for the swings. We got a security detail walking around now, so that's always good to see. We thank them for their service.
They have sufficient units. What's it, 20?
Yeah, we don't have time for that.
Bless you today, sir.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Just walking around filming?
Yep, just doing a live stream right now.
There you go.
So you gonna be able to get on any rides, or apparently not even get any food?
So it's a busy day.
These lines are crazy, man.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck to you.
I'm trying.
Lines everywhere. Yes, this is in Southern California. We're about like 12, 15 miles from Disneyland. We are in Buena Park, California. Knott's Berry Farm. All right, well, I got you guys here.
I'm not trying.
I would appreciate it if you hit that like button. If you enjoy what we're doing here, be sure to subscribe. And if you could share out the stream, I'd appreciate it, because I'm trying to grow my channel. I hit an amazing 230 subscribers yesterday for a wonderful Christmas present, nice round number. So it'd be wonderful if I could get to 250 by the end of the year. Yes, new pavement. New pavement in Fiesta Village. And then the wonderful nativity scene. Yeah, that's the other factor is you have Disneyland Magic key holders blocked out, so a lot of them are doing like I am. Well, I can't get to Disney. I will be at Knott's then. Not sure if they let you film on the train anymore, considering how everything is going away as far as being able to film and take pictures and such. I haven't checked it out myself, but I heard from Knott's Network, another YouTube channel that you should be checking out if you like Knott's Berry Farm. Knott's Network said that they actually have the cubby holes for you to put your gear. Oh my God, this is the end of the line, I believe, for the train. Never seen it like this. As far as acreage goes, I can't remember exactly how many acres Knott's is, but it's smaller than Disneyland. Not a ton smaller, but small enough to where, you know, walking around you can kind of clear it much faster than you could at Disneyland. But yeah, that's the line for the train, all the way back there. Well, so far you cannot use it on the log ride, which just a few months ago I was able to get footage of a ride, the POV and ride through. So, and Berry Tales is now nixed. So last time I was on Calico Mine Ride, they allowed it. So we shall see. Hey, Bob. Reception's bad here in the mountains. Keep losing the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Not yet. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Luckily, I've got you know, the attitude of, you know what, we're just here to walk around. I probably won't even have a chance to grab any dinner or a snack, considering the lines just for food are probably about an hour. And yes, Walt Disney World opened their railroad. Wonderful little Christmas present to the fans. Unfortunately, they did really nothing to it, which is a shame. I really would have liked to see those windows at the Tron area. Maybe they might be saving something, but those windows could have been augmented reality so that when you're passing through the tunnel, you're looking through the windows and you see the grid, you know, but it's actually live, you know, with the people moving, but they've got augmented reality mapped onto them so they look like everything's in the grid and they're the programs wandering around. That's what I would have done. All right, so this is the line for the saloon. This is nuts. Absolutely crazy. Seriously, I cannot believe how crazy crowded it is here. Yeah, it was only closed for a little while when they redid the entire rivers and Galaxy's Edge and everything. So it's kind of amazing that Walt Disney World was closed for so long. Oh my gosh, this is the end of the line for Fireman's Barbecue. Oh, wow. I don't even know what to say at this point with these lines. It's just crazy. This is the line for funnel cake. Oh man. I was thinking that maybe I might go try to see Gift of the Magi tonight after the stream. But I don't know. I might have to get in line now for the 7 o'clock show. And unfortunately, I cannot take you guys into the theater because right now they are seating for the next show. But yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, this is beyond anything I've ever seen at Knott's, and I've seen it pretty crowded. This is something else. Holy moly is right. And what's funny is earlier today, I went into the little Santa's cabin over here. I'll take you guys in there. And there was like 4 people in line to take a picture with Snoopy. So I was like, well, I'll take a picture with Snoopy if there's no line. I don't know why there was no line. So again, see, we got, looks like 7 of you guys in here. Welcome in, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button for me if I'm doing a good enough job, in your opinion. And if you want to see more streams of crazy Knott's lines and possibly some Disney stuff, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And then follow me on Twitter at Theme Park Casual so that you can be notified when I go live. So yeah, look at this. There's not much of a line to meet Snoopy. I guess all the Christmas cards are done. Is that the reasoning, I suppose? Yeah, when I looked at the Disneyland app earlier, it was not bad. Like I said, it just looked like an average day. So it looks like Snoopy had to take a break. But apparently if you want a snack, this is the place to get it because lines aren't too bad in here. As long as they have something you want, this would be the place to grab it right now because funnel cake was probably a good 20 minutes, half-hour long line for funnel cake over in Ghost Town. Oh, it says 10. All right, cool. We got 10 of you in here. Yeah, it just updated for me too. Yes, you could smell the roasted nuts. You could smell the chocolate chip cookies. Unfortunately, they're just regular Eggo waffles, so you don't get to smell the waffles cooking, which is a big miss, in my opinion. They should have just bumped the price up a few bucks and done fresh waffles for the waffle sandwiches that they have in there. It's really kind of puzzling as to why they didn't do that. When they're making fresh churros just down the way, you could do fresh waffles right there. Obviously, it wasn't so busy that, oh, we're not going to be able to make them fast enough. No, you could do it. It's $12 for Eggo waffles. I would have paid $15, $16 if you did fresh waffles. And thankfully for everybody here in SoCal, it's warm enough to where the water rides are able to be ridden by just about everybody. And the line for Calico River Rapids all the way out to the Marquee. Oh, they did the real Belgian waffles last year, huh? Yeah, this year. Oh my God, you guys got to see this. Okay, so there's Wilderness Broiler over there. They have French fries and stuff and little chicken fingers. This is the line. All the way back here. Yes, they're doing a lot of the 100th merch. I was thinking about getting one of the hats. I did like it. It was a gray hat with like a purpley blue Disneyland capital D. I liked it. My family was at Disneyland on Tuesday. I believe it was the last day for Magic Keys. And they told me yesterday that they were going to get me a hat that said Theme Park Casual on it. But obviously they're not allowed to put nicknames or brand names or anything like that. So they opted to not. This is the line for Pony Express. These people are going to get on the ride tomorrow, it seems, at this point.
We'll get season passes next time.
I mean, seriously, if they don't, they're for the line like this for Pony Express, they're going to have to cut this off at 8 o'clock. Otherwise, they're going to be sending people until past midnight. Well, other than the unique seating configuration, you didn't miss anything, Lori Jean. I don't know if you've been on it before, but it is such a short ride. If there is any line, I don't go on it. That's how pathetically short the ride is. Yeah, Samuel, you know what the deal is with all this stuff and how it is just nuts right now. If anybody's thinking they're gonna get in line for just about anything, I mean, we're gonna come check out the new pizza place.
Tacos, you can get regular meat, you can do all pizza, and then they have a beer cart.
So it's already through the switchback on the outside. Yes, it's exactly the same configuration. Exactly the same. So that's why, it's like if you've been on Pony Express, if Tron is a longer ride, then it's going to be fun. Holy mackerel. So this is where you come in, and there's a switchback inside, switchback outside. And you're going to be walking way over here to get in line for some pizza or salad. I feel bad for these people. I mean, I really do. You're waiting in that kind of line to go spend $15 on a slice of pizza. Oh, wow. But like I said, so far, I've only seen people in a good mood. And this is the line already forming for the 5:30 show for Snoopy's Night Before Christmas ice show. Earlier at about 2:20, they were already loading people all the way up to the doors because there were so many people in line. Which they're probably going to be doing that shortly. They're going to just start pulling people up the ramp and putting them all the way to the doors. Yeah, long lines doesn't even begin to describe it, Lori Jean. This is like I said, the worst I've seen. And yes, I was about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, and I would have just said, forget it. I'm going to have to just tell everybody no live stream, or I would have parked down the street at the mall. I love the guy driving his piano around. The line for Panda Express, if you guys know where it is, when I passed by earlier, we'll circle around this way and see about it. But this is the line for Johnny Rockets. Never seen it like this. Yeah, I almost was going to park at the mall and just come and get footage at 3:30 of all the cars, because it was that nuts out there on the streets. Yeah, the prices are going to have to stay up. I mean, that's just how it is right now. And that's, theme parks were already with the gigantic markup, but like I said, people were waiting in, probably close to an hour-long line to be able to spend $15 on a slice of pizza, and that's if you only buy one. But here's hang time, and the line ends way over there. Looks like almost all of the switchbacks are being used. Judging by how the employees are looking and how many non-themed, how many of the suits, if you will, are out, I think that Knott's is a little bit shocked by the... Okay. I keep getting more and more impressed by the lines, but if you can tell over here by the fence, this is a line. This is the line for Coast Rider, which is just a mouse coaster. Yeah, that's how much I love you guys. I'm willing to put myself into this and let you guys have fun going, oh my God, from home. Yeah, and I have my reservation for the 27th for opening day. So I will be there at whatever time they tell us we can line up. Coast Rider, 2 hours for a mouse coaster. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna misuse that to their advantage anytime they can. Yeah, the full switchbacks. It's like I said, you'll be lucky if you get on 5 rides, and that's if you're just going from ride to ride. And Coaster's Diner line. Coaster's Diner.
Alright, so we're gonna get started as soon as the bell rolls. So get ready, get set. Go! Go! Come on, go, get moving.
Glad you guys can enjoy it. Like I said, thanks for joining me. At least I don't feel so alone in my insanity. 120 minutes for a mouse coaster. Well, it's either that or 3 hours for hang time. Yeah, that's the other factor. 3 of the, or two of them. No, 3 of them. Yeah, because Dragon Swing, the Hat Dance, and La Revolution are all closed in Fiesta Village. So we've got Fiesta Village that's down 4 attractions, if you count Montezuma's Revenge. Then you've got Accelerator down. And then that means that everything else is having to do the heavy lifting, and if anything goes down, it just adds to it. So here's the end of the line for Boardwalk Barbecue. And probably not too far away is the end of the line for Panda Express. Yeah, like I said, it's the lines are crazy, but it doesn't feel chaotic. It feels like Knott's is doing everything they can. Seems like everybody brought the right attitude for today. Because like I said, I haven't noticed any grumpy people. I haven't seen people, yelling at the kids. I haven't seen kids crying and stuff like that. It seems like everybody's in a good mood. Knott's is doing their best to react to it. But yeah, it's not. Okay, here we go. If I stop right here, I'm in line for Panda Express, I believe. So let me show you where the entrance to Panda Express actually is. Oh no, that's the corn dogs. That's for the corn dogs. So the corn dogs line starts over there. comes over to here. This one, I believe, is the line for Panda Express. And this goes probably a good 50 yards at least. Yeah, that could be it. That everybody's still, got the Christmas spirit, which is great. I commend everybody. Like I said, it was crazy getting to park, crazy getting through the gates, and here's where you finally get into the building for Panda Express. Well, they all have their strengths, Lori Jean. I can see why some people would prefer one over the other. I haven't been to Universal Studios since I was like 5 years old. I think the new thing was Battlestar Galactica from the 1970s show. So that's how long it's been since I've been there. I'm trying to get back. I'd love to go see the Super Nintendo World after it opens, but we'll see. Yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, it's like you could get in line and be like, okay, I'm going to head over here. I'm in line for the mine train. Next thing you know, you're in front of a popcorn cart. Yeah, I haven't tried the corn dogs there. I did try the little corn dog bites one time and regretted it, basically. So here's the line for Calico Mine ride. They say 60 minutes. I'm guessing it's probably a little bit longer. Yeah, I know. I really do want to see it, but I think I'm gonna let everybody else kind of take the first jump into that pool. Because and here's something they're doing different already. And so this is one of those things where they have to react. And it looks like Knott did a good job, because these are the sleigh bells, the a cappella group, and normally they are over on the tiny little stage with the Christmas tree in Calico Square, but they've got them on the big stage over here just to hopefully absorb some more crowds and disperse people a little bit better, because Calico Square is probably already jammed just with people trying to take pictures with the tree. All right, enough of the peaceful stuff. Let's go get into the chaos again. Well, we also have another factor for why people are coming today. In fact, it's why I came today, is because we've got rain coming through SoCal, scheduled for basically all week long after this, off and on. So my wife kind of said, you know what, why don't you just go today, and hopefully you'll have a nice day there instead of having to deal with the rain and later in the week. So I said, all right, grabbed all my stuff and headed out. And yeah, it was one of those things when I got here, I was like, what was I thinking? Just the line for parking and everything, all the cars out there. I was like, oh, what did I do? But I may still come back later in the week, depending, because if I don't get to see Gift of the Magi today, I may try to come back one more time just so I can see the show. The lines are... And it's still warm out here right now. It's like I brought a little hoodie and a thermal just in case, but yeah, sometimes I don't mind them. As long as it's not crazy crowded, I don't have anything that I have to, really do. I can kind of just go at my own pace and whatever. Yeah, they can be fun. It used to be that they were nice and not crowded in the rain, but now with Disney and the reservations and just how many people have annual passes at all the different parks, it never really gets too dead. And Knott's Berry Farm, you run the risk that they end up closing the park. If it's going to be sustained rain, they'll just close. And I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to get one more stream in for you guys. And it looks like this is the line for the next show, which is probably the 5:45 show, because they've already got a theater full with the show in progress. So I'm going to head back around over to Ghost Town Trail and see how the line is for the holiday turkey.
Yeah, we'll get one in a minute.
I'm getting a little hungry. Haven't eaten since breakfast today. So probably, like I said, I'm going to try to get back to the parks one more time. We shall see. And I'm planning to do a quick little wrap-up live stream from home, just to kind of say thank you and give you guys updates as to what is planned for the channel. I did get some gift cards, and we'll hopefully be able to get some additional equipment for live streaming. I'm hoping to get an additional external mic. Gatekeepers, yes, that is an understatement right now. We've had lots of reactions in that vein. We've had wow, we've had holy moly, and I just can't stop saying this is insane. But yeah, with the gifts that I received, I'm hoping to get an external mic, which is going to need a few adapters. and hopefully that'll help with the sound. Hoping to get better sound. I went back and rewatched a couple of my streams, and like for the fireworks, I really want to get better sound for the fireworks. I believe this line is for guest services on this side and Ghost Rider on that side, and these lines are not calming down at all. If anything, in fact, they actually look like they're still getting worse. I went earlier, just before the stream started. I was checking to see if they had the apple pie cupcake in the bakery, and they did not. They had several empty trays in the display. So I did not get my apple pie cupcake. I may check the bakery outside to see if they maybe have it there. I don't know if they have them, but this is the end of the line for Ghost Rider. So you're going to get in line here, head all the way back, and then head all the way back over here. And you're going to have to contend with all these people in this line, which are the fast lane people. Thankfully, they do not have all the switchbacks downstairs going, so that's a little bit of a consolation prize for you if you're getting in line now. But it is still, when they've got the fast lane with these kind of lines, usually how it was they would do one fast lane train and then one regular standby train. So basically, each of those lines, what it normally would be if it was running and that was the only line, the wait doubles. This is the line, this is the end of the line for Wagon Wheel Pizza. I cannot stress how insane this feels in here right now. Like I said, I've never seen knots quite like this. There you go. We just had another one added to the list. Sweet baby Jesus. I got to take my picture with Whittles earlier, so that was fun. And in fact, let's go take a look at Whittles. He's out right now. And for crying out loud, Knott's, get Whittles his own dark ride. You've got a wonderful little character there, perfect for your park to have its own IP for another dark ride. So there's Whittles, right in front of his gingerbread mine. Yeah, it helps to have these other areas going as well. In fact, right now I'm going to get in line for some food because I'm really hungry. And this is probably the shortest line for any food. So if they have something here you want, this would be the place to go. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and get in line now. So hopefully be able to get some food, grab a table, and sit for a minute. So in the meantime, let me switch the camera so you guys aren't looking at the back of people's heads. There we go. Hey, everybody. Again, welcome to the stream. Welcome to crazy, crowded Knott's Berry Farm day after Christmas. Glad you could all join me. Glad I'm not here alone talking to nobody with all these thousands and thousands of people. There's nothing worse than having Ghost Rider go by knowing that you can't get on just because the line is way too long. So again, everybody, if you're enjoying the stream, please hit that like button. I'd love to have you subscribe so that I can have you here next time I'm at Knott's or at Disneyland, which Disneyland I'm trying next week. Next week I should be live at Disneyland for one final Christmas time stream at Disneyland. And spoiler alert, something else that, well, I don't know if I should necessarily spoil it. You'll have to watch the live stream either tomorrow or Wednesday, possibly, to find out what's going on with live streaming at the Disney parks. Because there is something that's changing with that, thanks to a very generous friend. Yeah, Ghost Rider from this area is fun. You always get to see the drop much better than usual, so I always love that. Oh, how funny. They've got the names of the drinks, and there's a Santa Gria and a Santa Clausmopolitan. That's adorable. You can say that again. Man, is the pattern full over here. It's kind of crazy how hot it is still. I mean, I was watching the live stream from Disney World earlier today, and everybody's in their big bundled up coats and hats and everything, and everybody out here is in shorts and t-shirts. It's kind of crazy. But like I said, I'm very pleased with how the attitude is for not only the guests, but even the team members here at Knott's. Everybody is just in a generally good mood. I think everybody kind of came with the expectation that it was going to be busy. You know, nobody's sitting here, complaining about the crowds. I'm kind of complaining, but it's more of just a shock rather than complaining. Yeah, Santa's drink of choice. Oh yeah, yesterday was crazy hot. It was like it really tough to be able to feel like Christmas when it's that hot. And in SoCal, we never know because it can. I've seen all of it. It's been really cold and rainy on Christmas, and then we've had days like yesterday where it's hot and sunny, and you don't even feel like it's December at all. So I'm in line here for the turkey bites with gravy and Brussels sprouts with pecans and cranberries. So I'm hoping that it's tasty enough to where it'll be satisfying and delicious. Let's see if I can get you guys a view of Ghost Rider as it's cruising around. Yeah, see, last year, rainy. So you just never know. It's kind of frustrating, but what are you gonna do? I got in line just in time, man. It's all extended way out there now. Hey, Abomination AJ, welcome in. Glad to have you aboard. Yeah, they got too many choices of people ahead of me. They're sitting here. Which one do I want now? Thankfully, I don't drink, so I don't have to spend $16 on a beverage. I have my refill cup, and that'll be fine for me.
Hey,
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
What's that?
I know.
Yeah, you too.
I feel like you're extra fancy.
Just a little bit.
You're
I'm
such
actually
fans.
I'm hoping to get a little more equipment in a couple weeks, so I'll have an actual mic and everything. Hello, can I get the turkey bites? Yes.
Anything else?
That's it.
Do you have a system pass?
Yes.
It's going to be $11.60.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, time for food. Time for food. Bye.
For those card things. Grandpa. Card.
What's that?
These are the same Brussels sprouts as they have at Boardwalk Barbecue. They're pretty good. Have not tried the turkey bites yet, so hopefully they're tasty as well. I've heard good things, but then sometimes they say they change them from year to year, so you never know. It depends on the coaster. Some metal coasters are great, some wooden ones are great. But my favorite all time is Ghost Rider. So it's a Woody. So that one is going to be my favorite of all time. But I do like a lot of steel coasters too.
Enjoy.
Great, thank you. I'm gonna swing by over here. Pardon me, folks.
That's what they told me.
Okay, praying I don't drop these. Okay, let's go try to find a table if possible. Oh, looks like we got one right here. I think I'm gonna look for. I think there's a emptier table that's away from people over here. Let me see. Yeah, we'll just take this one so we're not pointed at anybody. And we'll just come right over here. Okay, let's see if I can sit you down so that you can see me. All right, so it's going to be a little tough to eat because it's a much lower table than I thought. I don't see any seating tables available, so we'll just have to deal with it. It's one of those roll with the punches kind of day. Trying to organize the napkins so that they don't blow around. All right. So real quick, I'm going to try to show you what these look like. Take it down a little bit. So there are the turkey bites and Brussels sprouts. Well, hey guys!
Hey, how are you?
Good. You guys want to be on the stream? Or... Everybody say hey to Eat the Magic. These guys got me my parking today because they posted a tip that the West La Palma lot was open. So I went over there, dodged all the main parking lot, and was able to get in about 20-25 minutes. So thank you.
Anytime.
So don't forget, check out Eat the Magic, sub to their channel. And you've got another one, right? You've got Dapper Bar Games. And there's
a
also,
lot more active on that one.
Dapper Bar Games. I always see them posting stuff for there. So by all means, check them out and give them a sub. And you guys are going to hang out for a little while?
We can hang out for a little bit.
I'm just grabbed some food.
Oh, that's what you
You guys ate at Ghost Town Grill today, right? Yes. So why don't you guys give a review of that unless you have that coming from your channel? Give them a teaser review.
Yeah, talk about mine too. Mine's really good.
So Ghost Town Grill is one of our favorite restaurants. We've gone there for anytime we kind of just want a sit-down place here, outside of Mrs. Knott's, but that's reservations. So the menu is kind of eclectic because you get things. She had the macaroni and cheese and pulled pork.
It was awesome.
Which she really loved. I just had a country fried steak because I didn't really have that.
We needed food.
We need food, and I wanted that like Christmassy home cooking kind of thing, and that just took the spot. But yeah, just the Irish nachos there are crazy good.
We cleaned it up.
They use potato chips instead of fries, which is different. But just the cheese, it has the what is it?
Corned beef, cheese, and like that really crispy chips that's like baked instead of like.
Really good appetizer, or if you just want it for a whole meal, I've done that before because sometimes I'm just that hungry. And then we stopped by.
By the cabin with Snoopy.
Yeah.
There's not a line to see Snoopy, which is awesome.
It's kind of strange for everyone here, but I guess everyone's in the 2 hours somewhere else for the rides. I was actually wondering if we could get in line for one of the shows or something, just because they'll probably fill up, but you can get a shot, get a nice seat at the Birdcage Theater and relax.
Yeah, that's what I was planning to try to see the 7 o'clock show right after, because I'm planning to end the stream right around the first snowfall.
Yeah.
So we'll probably be there for the tree lighting, do the snowfall, and we'll probably end the stream there. But for Ghost Town Grill, when I passed by, the line was all the way down, probably to the second, to where the shooting gallery was at least.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because we were walking around, because okay, maybe this line is long. Let's kind of just walk around and see what else is open. But we were just so hungry, so we wanted to try the pizza place. We haven't gone to the new pizza place yet. The line for that was winding almost all the way to the bumper cars. That was ridiculous. I think at least with Ghost Town Grill, at least we can get a seat and just be seated for a while instead of having to fight for a seat,
Yeah, one of the problems today specifically is there's a lot of nice quick service, but then you got to find your seats, and the seats get filled up fast.
Even right now, I'm trying to eat at a low table, and it's kind of annoying to try to lift it up.
Yeah, during some of the food events, we go to these ones because you get to set a few things down there and set your drink down and just kind of relax for a few minutes and pick away at something.
So
if you're trying to eat like normal, going all the way down there.
And that's why if you don't have the dining plan, which I recommend if you're going to spend the whole day at Knott's, is get the all-day dining plan. If you don't have that, then Ghost Town Grill is the best place to be getting a meal because you do get to sit down. The food is a decent variety, and it's no more expensive than what you're paying at the window quick service places, and you get table service there. So, and if it's a nice day, you can sit out on the patio and people watch at the same time. By far the best deal that you can get for food at Knott's if you don't have the dining plan. The dining plan, though, gets you all the barbecue places and pizza places and stuff. So.
Other thing I would say, the fun part about Ghost Town Grill is you can actually get sarsaparillas to drink, which is wonderful, and they do a sarsaparilla float.
And he's with the magic.
Which was fun because when we were in line, there was someone, and I'm sorry to call out person, probably not watching this because you're at the park. Yeah. So I'm just like, well, why do they call it sarsaparilla when it's basically root beer? And I'm like, it's a different drink, technically. But the person was confused over the sarsaparilla float. What kind of float is that? It's sarsaparilla floats. It's exactly what the name says.
Slightly different.
But I realize not everyone coming by here right now would know that. I've been drinking sarsaparillas probably since I was you can't see me anymore. I was the single digits of age version of myself. I don't know if it was here or one of those ghost town family locations. I don't know what to call those. There's some nice. I remember going to a nice one in Arizona that was very comedy themed. It was called. It's right on the edge of my brain, but it's so long ago. I don't remember where I first was when I had this hospital, but I know I was at least at single digits of age, so it's something I've just known my entire life, and I don't think about, I'm your cousin from Wisconsin. It's a sarsaparilla. I'm like, oh, right, you probably wouldn't have those in Wisconsin. But I'm sure there's Wisconsin food, I'd be like, what's this?
Well, I'm still trying to eat.
How was it so far? I had the turkey bites when it was like Festival of Halloween when they were doing the food festivals, and I remember really liking
Yeah,
turkey
these
bites.
are actually, the turkey bites are really good. The Brussels sprouts are decent. They're actually better than the ones that I had at Boardwalk Barbecue. Boardwalk Barbecue, it was like they wanted to season them, and all they could do was just throw a bunch of pepper on it. So it was just like Brussels sprouts and pepper. But this, the bites are actually really good because I love the holiday turkey sandwiches that everybody does. So this is basically another version of that. It's like they take the turkey dinner, stuffing, cranberry, turkey, mash it all together, and you get everything all in one bite every time.
For Thanksgiving, a couple of years ago, they did that, like, we called it Thanksgiving in a bowl. And it had,
Thanksgiving a plate or something.
yeah, it was just a turkey and everything. And I was sitting there like, oh, I guess it's turkey and mashed potatoes. And as I'm going down, I'm like, oh, I just had stuffing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just had cranberry. Like, I was like, my mind was like going crazy. Like, it's all stacked. It's great. I love it. It's all stuff you half the time mix together because your plate is so filled with stuff anyways. Or for my family, it's just like, yeah, we just put the cranberry on top of the turkey and the turkey's on top of the stuff. And, thanks, Dad. It's exactly how I wanted it.
Hey, Kiwi Chow, how you doing? Welcome in. So, the other thing about some of these items is a lot of them are on the all-day dining plan, like the holiday turkey sandwich at Boardwalk Barbecue, the turkey burger sandwich, which is basically the same thing, but has a turkey burger patty.
Yeah.
Those are all available if you have the all-day dining plan. You could get them with that.
Yeah,
So
almost,
again, it's just a great
almost every
deal.
location, I think, has some of the limited food. Probably usually one or two items
Yeah.
as part of that plan.
So thanks for joining me, guys. It's great to see you guys again.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
I'm glad you're here right when I'm eating, so that you can
It's
be
thematic.
entertaining.
That's a spam.
But if you guys have somewhere you need to go, by all means.
Not really.
Yeah, we're just kind of looking around, kind of relaxing.
Yeah.
When all the rides are 2 hours,
I was
2
gonna say-
hours, I'm like, I'm
Yeah, I
done.
mainly
thanks.
just wanted to just come and just have blue wine and just look at the shops.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what to expect today. I didn't know if it was going to be
Yeah.
crazy busy or just kind of moderate, but this is by far the busiest I've ever seen it.
Yeah, I don't know the last time I saw it this crazy. Maybe early summer?
I would say like when you're, it's busier than summer too. I'd say.
Okay. Yeah, it's crazy today, and I was in my head, I'm like, was everyone in the mindset of, well, it's probably closed on Christmas, so
It's supposed to be raining so
we'll
for the
go
rest of the
tomorrow.
week, too.
Right.
Yes, the rain as well.
Which I'm not against, but to its their own.
Oh, we've gone here when it was raining. It was great.
Up until like, I was telling everybody that,
Several rides can still go.
yeah, some of the rides they can go on, but if it's going to be sustained rain, sometimes they'll just close the park.
Yeah.
And I was planning to be here on Wednesday to do a live stream, but then, looking at the weather, my wife was like, why don't you just go today? This way you can be sure of a decent day with the weather and you don't have to deal with the rain. But, oh my God, that was deciding at 11 o'clock. So by the time I got out here, because I'm out in the Empire, it took almost an hour to get here, and there's just, the streets were so packed and crazy and everything. I was just like, I thought about it, and I was just like, what did I do? What kind of a rookie move was this to come at this time of day and not have a plan as to, okay, I'm going to go to this lot, I'm going to go this way, and come around the backside.
Yeah, we couldn't find the parking. I had like a list of the 10 best ramen places in Buena Park, like in my phone. It's like, well, at least we're in Buena Park. I can find for something to do here.
Well, I went over to Portillo's because I was like, all right, well, I may as well just get some lunch in the meantime. If you guys have ever been to Portillo's, the line was all the way to the door.
I'm not surprised.
I was like, well, I can either wait an hour here in this line, or I can go wait an hour and try to get the parking.
Yeah.
So let me see, is anybody saying? Were you talking about Knott or Disneyland? Because Knott's is closed, so I don't know what the crowds would be like. I'm assuming it'd probably be decently busy because, like I said, we've got people that are gifted season passes that have all of 2022 added on to it. So you got people that are like, hey, we may as well go since we can.
Yeah.
And then you have the people that are going to let their 2022 pass expire. So like, let's get one last one. And
Yeah, I hear that usually makes the 30th and the 31st here crazy because it's this is our last chance to go.
Yeah, because I was thinking like maybe we could do New Year's Eve here because I have a New Year's Eve like special thing going on at Knott's. But I'm like, we also have like a invite over at the Biltmore Hotel too.
Well, we had a couple different possibilities, but I just figured it would
Including live streaming.
Yeah, I thought it should be crazy packed over here on New Year's.
Yeah, I mean, considering that Disney blocked out like all the magic keys until like until the end of the year. Because I'm like just on the beach boulevard. Is this where all the magic key people are going today?
yeah, that's actually another factor is that you got all the magic keys are blocked out. So most of the magic key holders probably have a season pass for Knott's, or at least many of them. So they're doing what I'm doing. And so I can't be at Disney today, so I'll be over at Knott's. But now the weather may play a factor in the New Year's Eve crowds just because it's scheduled for rain. So we shall see.
Yeah, if they don't close the park though, it tends to be kind of fun. Because it feels like you have a whole theme park to yourself.
What time do they do the tree lighting?
Tree lighting is at 5:15.
5:15.
And then the first snowfall is at 5:30.
Gotcha. Tree lighting is in like the main like square right by the train. Okay. Oh, okay.
I thought that might be nice.
Yeah. And I was noticing they were doing the acapella group that is normally at the tree. They have them on the main stage because of the crowds.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it was like, okay, so they're moving, they're adjusting as they go, which is nice to see. And like I was saying, people seem to be in a good mood. The team members here all seem to be dealing with things.
Oh yeah, tell about your security story.
Yeah, well, let you finish first.
Right?
I thought you were going to want that. But yeah, we had a weird encounter of security, which threw us both off. It was.
So you're just, you're sitting down, you're enjoying your
But
wine.
she's down to go to the bed. She goes, "Where'd you get that pin?" And I'm like, "What? What's that pin? Where'd you get it?" I'm like, wait. And I was like, "Oh, am I not supposed to wear one of these?" Like, I didn't know there was rules.
Match accessories, check them out.
And he was like, "No, I really like that. Where'd you get it?" I'm like, "Gift from her." So we got to ask her.
Yeah, Match Accessories, they sell the K-pins.
And yeah, they probably different colors, what have you. And this is nice.
I wanted to get the boysenberry color one because you gotta have a boysenberry one.
Yeah, I really like a lot of the Christmas merch is really well done this year. In fact, I had to get the Santa Wampus shirt
I love it.
because it's too much of a Knott's, almost an inside joke with them. And for them to play on it like that, I was like, that's really good. I love when they lean into their own IP.
Yeah, totally.
In fact, I keep saying it, and I'll say it again. Give Whittles a dark ride.
I'd be okay with that.
See that.
I mean, they really need to do something with the. I don't think they're opening up whatchamacallit, Native American
Indian Lodge.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, Mystery Lodge.
Mystery Lodge. That's what they changed it to.
Hey, Don Durgan, welcome in. Yeah, we still can't get an answer as far as whether or not Mystery Lodge is coming back or not.
Everything I keep hearing is they're turning to something, but they can't say what it is.
Yeah.
And when is it going to happen? Who knows?
I think they're kind of focusing on what's going on with Fiesta Village first.
Which I'm excited for, actually, because if they're going to, whatever they're redoing to Montezuma's Revenge, as that was always an enjoyable quick ride, I'm for it. So.
Yeah, it's going to be nice to see that one. My only reservation about Montezuma is that it is a classic and historic coaster.
Yes.
It's not just any coaster. It's like, I believe it's the last Schwarzkopf.
I wouldn't know off the top of my head.
Anyway, it's the last of the shuttle coasters. So if we're losing the last of something, and I think just a couple years ago it was designated as a historic coaster from the American Coaster Enthusiasts. So changing it, is it still the same coaster at that point?
Well, here's the thing: is I'll go with this rule. As long as the a frame is the same, it's still shuttle, all that stuff, and they just called it, whatever.
Yeah, let's still
They still do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I was afraid they're going to change that because it might be seen as offensive. But if it's still that, it's just they repainted it to look a little nicer and maybe updated the queue to enter in a little more. That's all I really want. I don't want them to don't tear down the coaster. Don't go and put like
Don't make it a woke coaster.
Yeah, don't turn it into like a how are those things called? Video screen ride.
Oh, yeah.
Don't turn it into a video screen ride.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, it's the same thing, but now you're looking at a video screen like it's not the same thing anymore. I don't feel the wind. That getting pulled backwards, you feel that force against you. Oh,
Right.
I love it.
Yeah.
I lost Boomerang. Like, I need my backwards coasters.
That's my first loop coaster, I think. Boomerang, yeah.
Strong choice.
Oh, your first looping?
Yeah, like when I was like really tiny, and like Knott's was like whenever I remember going to Knott's first before ever going to Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Yeah. Montezuma was actually my first looping coaster.
I think it was mine too. It sounds about right.
Yeah, I went in junior high and everybody wanted to go on it, so I was like, all right, first looping coaster. And I loved it. So, all right, well, I think I am done with my dinner, so I'm going to go across this real quick. And now, I think we are ready to meander about a little more. What time is it? Do you guys have the time?
Yeah, it's 4:48.
4:48. Okay, so we're about less than half an hour away from tree lighting, and then we'll be doing the snowfall. So why don't we start heading out that way, and we'll kind of take a look at the lines and see what's going on with that as well. See if anything's calming down or if it's getting worse.
Okay, we'll see you at the tree lighting then.
Alrighty, guys. Thanks for stopping by. It was great to-
Thanks for letting us join.
What's that?
And thanks for letting us join your stream there for a minute.
Yeah. In fact, hang on one second. I've got a little prize for you guys,
Oh, thank
for
you.
anybody that comes on the stream. Stickers.
Yeah, we gotta make these for you, Magic.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Well, we got your official artwork done by that one dude. Yeah, you're just first one. We'll put like text on it.
Great.
All right.
So,
we'll see you at the tree
alrighty,
lighting.
guys. Remember,
Thank you so much.
visit Eat the Magic and Dapper Bar Games on YouTube. Check them out. Give them a sub. Alrighty, guys. Thanks. We'll see you later. Well, that was fun. I always love meeting friends at the park. They were among the first theme park YouTubers that I got into. Mainly because I just kind of found them, I think it was through Park Hoppin', another YouTube channel. They were in the chat and whatnot, and everybody kind of, it was way back when Park Hoppin' was still a pretty small channel. And so kind of got to know them. And yeah, it's fun to have them on stream. It was great having them. Like I said, make sure you check out their channel. And I don't know how he does it, man. When they've got the food festivals and stuff, he'll get like 3 or 4 of the desserts, and he'll like literally eat just about the entire thing, all of them in like one sitting. I seriously don't know how the guy does it. But yeah, they love to do their food reviews. So they usually, when they have the festivals here at Knott's or at Disney, they'll head out and they'll go grab a bunch of the different items and just kind of sit and chow down and give the review right then and there. So, but I really did like those turkey bites. I think I would have enjoyed it more if I had a actual seated table, because it was kind of a pain to try to keep the Brussels sprouts on the fork and whatnot. But the turkey bites themselves were excellent. You should do it, Sammy. Just get your phone, point it at the food, chow down, and say, yeah, that was good, or nah, don't bother. All right, so far lines have not calmed down anywhere near Ghost Rider, except over at the bakery, which does not have the item that I wanted. And another thing about today is it is not a chaperone day. So that could have another factor as well, that people could just take their tweens and teens and say, go have fun, guys. We'll blow some steam and let the adults or whatever kind of hang out and have their time as well. So again, I just want to say thanks to Eat the Magic for joining me. That was very fun. Always like seeing them. And thank you to you guys for joining. I appreciate you being here with me for this day after Christmas. So we'll take a walk through Ghost Town again, and we'll head up to Cordy's Corner and we'll take a look at some of the Christmas merch over there. They've got the widest selection over there, so I think that would be the best place to do a little bit of shopping before the tree lighting. So many people. And again, our popular blacksmith working away. You get maybe a better view on this side. I think he was just showing how, even though the metal is not glowing, it's still very, very hot. Showing the kids how when he places it against the paper or whatever it was, that there were burn marks showing up. Yeah, it's not slowing down at all. Nobody's going home yet. So, like I said, I may try to stay for the final show at the Birdcage, which unfortunately I cannot take you guys in there. They do not allow filming in the Birdcage for these shows, which I'm not sure why, but those were the rules. At first I was thinking that maybe they had adjusted the rules, or somebody was a little overzealous with the rules and kind of made them a little stricter than they really are, but no, I was not able to find any footage of this year's shows done by anybody, so that leads me to believe that that is the policy this year, which kind of just keeps going, where everything is not able to be filmed, which is a bummer. We're trying to promote the park. Yeah, that'll probably happen as soon as the first snowfall. They do that, and it'll be time for most of the people to get the kids home. But we shall see. Right now, as it stands, even if half the park left, it's still kind of busy. And some of the scooter drivers are a bit rambunctious, let's say. And like I say, you got the tweens running. Oh, we got a heck of a sunset coming up. If I can get over there, you guys will get to see some beautiful skies over here. We don't want to get in line for Wilderness Broiler, so let's move this way. Well, hey, lovely Sherry, how are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. And if you're on Twitter and you know 33 Wonderland, they would be loving this view right now. Some beautiful golden clouds up there. Oh my God! I think the line here for Pony Express just did a switchback, and it's all the way down to the fast lane entrance and then back again. Yeah, that's very possible. It could be that, you know what, everybody's just here for the long haul, having a good time, which is fine. I don't begrudge anybody, you know, closing a park down. That's what I love doing. Especially if you paid money to get in today, you need to get your money's worth and just have as much fun as you can. I always like showing off this spot right here. So there's the dynamite plungers over there that set off the explosions across the way. See the geysers going off. Victor, how you doing, sir? Welcome in. Did I find any gold in the Calico mine today? No, it was too busy. There were too many people. I couldn't even see if there was gold. Yeah, I was the same way, man. I was always the one when it was, you know, everybody getting tired. Maybe it's time to go. I was like, one more ride. And that was usually at Disneyland. So that one more ride would invariably be one of two choices: People Mover or Mr. Toad. Either one of those was always the choice for the last ride. Live theme park casual. Theme park casual. Uh-huh. I guess that's one benefit of having the younger crowd here. They want to know your YouTube channel. So you can see they've got people all up there getting ready for the next Snoopy Night Before Christmas ice show. And I believe they have cut the line off until they get all these people in to see if there is room. But here is the backup line. The backup line goes from right in front of the bumper cars all the way back to over here. So good luck to everybody in that line. You're gonna need it. And then there's another line here for the disabled, differently abled people that are in line for it. Yeah, we were joking how many different ways we've been able to say we're shocked at the lines and the crowds today. So we have a new one. Sheesh. Yeah, I that's why I say good luck to all those people, because it's going to be rough trying to get in there. Yeah, I don't think anything's going less than full house right now, man. I think I've brought it up before how I love these shirts, the asparagus, turnips, rhubarb, all those things. It's like I love seeing it. In fact, check that out. Got some jammy pants for it. In fact, I mean, I would possibly, I mean, those are probably women's, I would think, but if they fit me, I would probably wear those because I get a kick out of it. They're leaning into what makes them unique. And that's what Knott's needs. They need to just kind of lean into what they do and not try to be necessarily on all the trends the way Disney is. I prefer them to do their own thing, like the Santa Wampus. I get such a kick out of that. It's such a perfect thing that's just for Knott's. Nobody else can have a Santa Wampus. That's why I love it. And then you got your Knott's Berry Christmas with the Berry Tales characters. And then another thing that they do that's theirs alone is Ghost Town Alive, which if you're into the little kind of role-playing game kind of thing, so many people get into that. So many people. It's very popular here at Knott's. Love the logo merch for Knott's Merry Farm. Very good stuff. Let's see what else they got. Oh, yeah, Santa Wampus. Oh, look at this. They even got another Santa Wampus cup. Look at that. It's cool. Only $22. I think the same thing at Disneyland is like $30, which I don't know. $22. I could see myself buying something like that. Love all the stickers too. I might have to get this one, the Santa Wampus sticker. I'm just a sucker for the Santa Wampus right now. It's so funny to me. Of course, we do got to keep up with the trend of the spirit jerseys, so they've got their Knotts, and it looks like the peppermint candy cane is the theme for the spirit jersey. They got a bucket hat with looks like gingerbread letters. How much is this hat? For $35 for a bucket hat. Ooh, that's a little rough. That's a little rough for my taste. I don't think I've seen that before. The Joe Cool with the JC like that. That's kind of nice. I might say it looks cool. $50 for the hoodie. That's typical pricing. That's not bad. We've got all our Peanuts Christmas merch. Stocking holders. Stockings. Yeah, I'm not into the spirit jersey. For me, it always seemed like that was a woman thing, not a guy thing. So, even though I see plenty of guys wearing them, but it's just never been my thing. So, all right. Well, I think we're gonna start heading out, and we'll go get over to the tree lighting area real quick. You want to check out this one right here, though. I like this look. It's actually kind of similar to the Disney 100. It's got that purpley look, but this one it's not purple. It's boysenberry, of course. So, and then these kind of things are cool. Just like I said, lean into your IP. Use the stuff that makes your park unique, and go with that. All right, looks like the sun is going down, and we have lights popping up. Let's go take a look at the Charleston Circle Fountain.
Merry, 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 Merry Christmas! Ladies and gentlemen, the sleigh bell!
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
It should mean that we're under 10 minutes to tree lighting. I can't tell what time it is. I have to go off of the timer. So I believe we're about seven minutes away from tree lighting, I believe. We'll grab our spot over here and just kind of hang out for a couple minutes. $5:09. So yeah, we're about 6 minutes away then. Pretty good timing. Pretty good. So once again, just want to say thank you to everybody who's joined in tonight. It's been interesting to say the least. Some parts, some of the lines shocking. Crowds have been beyond anything I've ever seen, but it was still fun. And I got to try my turkey bites, so I'm happy. So, but if you guys have enjoyed yourselves this evening, by all means, please hit that like button. If you want to be able to join me on other adventures at Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland, other parts of SoCal, be sure to subscribe and follow me on Twitter. I am at Theme Park Casual, and you'll be able to follow me there where I do other updates. In fact, recently I was at Riley's Farm in Oak Glen, California for Christmas in the Colonies. You can go check that out in my feed from a few days ago. Greetings, Jeffrey Giordano. Yes, tomorrow is Taco Tuesday. I don't know if we'll be having tacos. I'll probably be eating some of the tamales we still have. We had tamales for Christmas, so I'll be eating those for the next several days. It is still a beautiful night out here. My gosh. It is nowhere near cold enough to need a sweater yet. But I'll tell you what, I will be getting a coffee on the ride home because I'm getting kind of tired. And I'd get a coffee here because we actually get our discount at the Starbucks, but that line is probably a good half hour long. So I think I could just wait till I get out of the park and go grab one on the road. I've actually been enjoying it going to Disneyland, and so far, every time I get a coffee at one of the Starbucks on Main Street or Buena Vista Street, and I don't know, it just kind of hits a little different when you're in the Disney park. I'm not necessarily one to like the Starbucks brand inside Disneyland, but I think I'll let it go. I'm over it. So while we have a couple minutes, did anybody get anything fun for Christmas? Did you guys get something that you've been wanting? Something that was like the perfect gift for you? Well, God bless you, Sammy. I'm an old geezer and we get tired, so I need my coffee. Just as something to do to help keep me awake. It's not necessarily the caffeine, because I could go to sleep right after a cup of coffee. That's not necessarily. It's like more of, I've got the action. I've got something in my hand to keep me, paying attention to something as well. Because sometimes just the drive will kind of lull me to sleep. I've only had once. Way back when I was driving home from Vegas, and I'd basically driven up the morning, stayed the whole day, and we were driving back like at 2 o'clock in the morning, And I was like, you know what, I need to pull over. Even with coffee, it wasn't enough. So like I said, one of the things I got for Christmas was some gift cards where I'll be able to get some additional equipment, and I'm looking to get an external mic so that we can have some really good sound, hopefully, on the live streams. It's going to require, you know, a few pieces of equipment, not just the mic. So we'll see how much it ends up being. I think it's going to be probably close to 80 or $100. So trying to have a quality stream for you guys. I really wanted to get one of the churro sundaes today, but I can't wait in that line. And when you drive longer trips, you chew on bubble gum just to keep occupied and don't fall asleep. Yeah, that's kind of what the coffee does for me. $25 Disney card. Gonna use it for food. That's a good call. Oh, here we go.
It's Christmas time. Not just a season, but a feeling. It is love and kindness. It is charity and mercy. It is the tenderness for the past, the courage for the present, and the hope for the future. Like the star that shone above Bethlehem, announcing the light of the world, let the spirit of Christmas always and forever shine brightly within our hearts.
Yay! The Christmas tree is lit once again. I love how that scares people. Thankfully, I have zero reflexes, so I don't really have any sort of reaction to it. So now we'll move over to Ghost Town and stake out a spot for the Snow and Glow. I think we got about roughly 15 minutes till that happens, and hopefully it's not a repeat of the last time we were here. The first Snow and Glow, there was no snow and basically no glow. So hopefully it works this time. Yeah, it's loud and it is extremely surprising. It's not like it's a slow build up to the loud. It's just like a pop and everybody just starts screaming. So it looks like we already have a lot of people out here ready for Snow and Glow. I think I'm going to just kind of stake out my spot over here and just lean up against the pole here for a second.
They were in that store, right?
I think so.
Excuse me.
All right, hey kids. It's been a heck of a day, man. It was something. The crowd's just beyond belief, but it was still very, very fun, very festive. Kind of stressful just from having to navigate it all, but thankfully I wasn't pressed for time or anything like that, so it didn't really affect me the way it would if it was my one visit for the year and trying to do everything and trying to get on Ghost Rider and hang time and all of those. But again, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's joined me this year, who's subscribed to my channel, who follows me on Twitter. You guys have made it a spectacular year for me. I had dreams of becoming a live streamer like this, to do the theme parks and talk about them and just visit the parks with you guys. Did not think it would be anything. I was hoping to get 25 subs, and just yesterday hit 230. So to all of you out there, thank you so much. You have no idea what it means to me. Even if you don't watch very often, it just, like I said, it's something I've been wanting to do and just was too afraid to do it, and finally pulled the trigger on it. I definitely have to say thank you to Orange Grove 55, who invited me onto his channel and kind of got me started and put that bug in me. So thank you, OG. I owe you, George, and Dre a debt of gratitude, because everything that I'm doing now, having this much fun, it's thanks to you guys giving me that little nudge that I needed. So thank you. And everybody in the chat tonight, again, thank you for joining me. You guys make it fun. You guys make it worthwhile. I'm here to, try to bring a little bit of fun and joy to anybody who's willing to watch. So I hope I've been able to do that for you guys. That's my goal. I'm looking to do it as anything other than that. As long as you guys are having a good time, I'm more than happy to do this. So again, thanks everybody. I appreciate you all, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys in the chat and around, maybe even on Twitter. So I guess that's it. Just thank you. Thank you.
It's my butt.
I got several young kids around, so I'm trying to keep them off the camera. So I'm not switching away from me quite yet. Still got plenty of people. It looks like we're about 10 minutes away. So it's actually been really fun. I've gotten to meet a few of you guys in person. I actually met Sammy Land. Got to hang out with Sammy Land for a while. I've met Eat the Magic, who you guys saw earlier on the stream. I've met a couple of the other live streamers at Disneyland. And it's just so I met George from the Orange Grove 55 channel. Got to have dinner with him at Trader Sam's at the Disneyland Hotel. And it's just such a great community that we've got here at the theme parks. It's, definitely, like I said, follow Eat the Magic and Dapper Board Games on YouTube. They're also on Twitter. Sammy Land's on Twitter. Follow him. Does wonderful theme park photos and threads about documenting the parks, and especially Splash Mountain. You might want to get in while you can, because we don't know how much longer we have at Disneyland with Splash. And he's got some really cool vantage points, and he's been able to nail some wonderful timing of coming down the big drop and come cruising by right when Mark Twain is just finishing up Fantasmic. So he's got all the characters right there waving to him as he cruises by on the log. Got fireworks happening while he's on the ride. Just really good stuff. So like I said, follow him. TD, you can find TD on all the chats that I'm involved in as well. A lot of the same people crisscrossing, and follow him on Twitter as well. So like I said, it's just been great getting to know a lot of you guys this year, and I'm so appreciative of all of my subs and everybody that comes to hang out during the streams. And if I could bring you guys all with me in person, I would. Oh, you're welcome, Sammy. Rogue Attraction, how you doing, Tom? Another theme park streamer and YouTuber. So be sure to check out Rogue Attraction. He is the Florida connection. He is at all the parks in Florida, as well as other attractions in Florida. In fact, just the other day, he was out at, I think it was Cocoa Beach, for the Surfing Santas, where normally it's nice and warm and they go surfing. It was probably about, what, 40 degrees at the beach, Tom? So I think the Santas were warmer in the water than everybody watching them on the shore. So yeah, definitely get to Rogue Attractions channel as well on YouTube. So we are just about 6 or 7 minutes away from Snow and Glow here at Knott's Berry Farm. It's starting to get a little more crowded here in the streets of Ghost Town.
Yeah. I think not here, but on that side, I'm like, it's gotta be here. It's gotta
Hey,
be
no problem, Rogue. You do what you got to do. I know it's a busy time of year for everybody. So.
That's all right.
And I think Sammyland, he agrees with me that out of all the places that do the snow and everything for the holidays, Knott's does it better this year. Theirs is a little bit better than Disneyland, and Disneyland does a really good job.
You're the one who's inside.
So
Sir.
I think Knott's does it just a little bit better because they give you the feels and the schmaltz, but then they pick it up with a nice festive atmosphere. And I think after that, everybody just kind of has a big smile on their face, and everybody's just kind of having one big holiday party here. Yeah. There's times where you can see people covered in the snow. In fact, I've got some pictures of the train that's across the way from here. It's Old Bessie, and just covered with the snow. So I got to say, Knott's did a spectacular job this Christmas season. The food was excellent. The entertainment was absolutely off the charts. And to see them this busy and it not be chaotic, it just shows that their operations are getting better. They are doing such a great job on pretty much all fronts right now. It's going to be fun being a season pass holder for the next several years with Knott's, it seems. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt just because so far any of the refurbs that they've done, especially like if you look at the new pizza place and what they're doing in Fiesta Village, they're stepping up. They're really doing a great job. So Knott's, if you're listening, way to go. Although I do find it funny because I've got the drink plan so I can get refills all year long on soft drinks. But this year they didn't have a cup, like the sipper cups. The sipper cups right here. They didn't give you one of those with the plan this year. You have to get basically a paper cup, which is kind of dumb because now it's like, okay, well, I'm going to bring my cup. Can I just fill my cup instead of wasting a paper cup? So we'll see how that goes. And if they make you put it into the paper cup, well, I'm just going to pour it into my other cup as soon as I'm done. So seems like it'll be a little wasteful at that point.
Let's go talk to the guy.
Yeah, much more crowded over here. Got people looking at the camera, kind of getting worried that they're getting in the shot, but not using that side of the camera. Still getting used to that because people look at me weird because I've got the gimbal and everything. So they're like, "What's he doing?" Most of the younger crowd get the idea that I'm streaming or filming of some sort, vlogging in some way. Looks like we're just a couple minutes away. Just a little bit, and then I'll let you guys look at the outside so you can see all the crowd.
We're ready. Lila.
If you're with me for the last time at Knott's, we missed out on the snow for the first snowfall, the first snow and glow. They for whatever reason, it didn't work. No smoke, no dancing lights. Just had music and confused people.
Can I have the four? Can we go on the other
I could
side? And then I'd like a picture of the four.
probably use some exercise as well, considering how much I ate yesterday. The wife's cinnamon rolls. Oh my God, they're so good. So good. All the ingredients are organic or all natural, and she makes her own brown sugar. So good. I wish I could give you guys some. All right, we are just about at the countdown, so I'm gonna switch the camera for you guys so you can see a little bit better.
When we think of Christmas ornaments, we usually find the simplest things give off the greatest glow of happiness, such as waking on a winter morning, pulling up the shade, and finding what lay there the evening before is now covered in shimmering lights. It is a Christmas snow, that special snow that awakens the child in all of us. It makes our hearts beat faster and catches us by surprise. It awakens memories of things more wonderful than anything we ever knew or dreamed.
Oh, that's so fun. Especially having everybody laughing at each other with how much Snoop is in their hair. Such a good time. So much fun. All right, I think I'm gonna come right over here. All right, kids. Thank you again so much for joining me today on this crazy crowded day after Christmas at Knott's Berry Farm. I appreciate you guys being here. Hope to see you guys next time. I may be back later this week at Knott's, but I will be back for a channel update later this week. And then next week I will be back at Disneyland for one final day at Disneyland California Adventure for Christmas time festivities there. Hopefully I get to see one more fireworks show. So again, thank you to everybody who joined me. Sammy Land, Jerry Minosa, TD, lovely Sherry. Who else was in here? We had Road. We had, kind of scrolling back, Jeffrey Giordano. Victor Unboxes the World. Faith Keeper. Keely Chow. Again, thank you everybody. I appreciate you all. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and hope to see you again in the new year. And I hope that 2023.
Merry Christmas. I love your content.
Oh, thank you. I have no idea who that was. He said he loves my content. Would have been nice for him to say who he is. In any case, I hope that 2023 brings many blessings, lots of joy, and very much abundance to you and your families. And we will see you in the new year next time on Theme Park Casual. I love you all. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll see you guys next time. See you, everybody.